training guys here, or mentees here has been a great role up to now, because we managed to, or rather I worked with my colleagues and managed to bring the CNs that we're working with or mentoring in Kilifi, which was quite, I would say it was quite a big role, and at the same time very challenging but exciting.
In Action Pool Progress, our plan is to work with children, mostly CBD, and things to do with other languages, learning there, because we are different nationalities in the camp. So we need to do about things to do with the languages, courses like English, Kiswahili, and other languages from other regions.
In Earth Community Network, we believe in connecting the unconnected, and also bridging the gap of digital literacy.
Kijiji Yetu is a smart village platform that unlocks unique opportunities of villages around the country. By opportunities, I mean opportunities of resources, knowledge, and technological skills, or maybe what the community has to offer.
Okay, so my interest in community networks started way around 2017. So I got to know about Internet Society through a colleague in my former workplace, that is Technical University of Kenya. So I enrolled as a member of the Internet Society, and when I enrolled as a member of the Internet Society, they had a call for trainers for building wireless community networks. And since my master's was in the area of wireless networks and electronics, I applied for the training, and I was shortlisted. Okay, so I was shortlisted, and we underwent a training on building wireless community networks, and that's when my interest in community networks started. And later on, after the training, I then became a trainer for a number of cohorts through the Internet Society. I trained a number of cohorts on building wireless community networks, and then later on I got to know about Tunapanda Community Network, and one time they got a grant from the Internet Society, and I was a member of the technical team in the rollout of that Tunapanda Community Network, and that's where my interest started. Yeah.
So I have this passion about the network thing, and from where we are located, we have so many schools around which we can connect to them and share content with them. And for now they don't have any network connection, so I thought with this knowledge maybe I can go back and connect to the schools and share some knowledge, some content with them.
Oh, this training, I was referred by a colleague with Mr. Walter. He told me what you guys are doing, so I had an interest to dig more.
Me and Kira, besides doing assisting Namuka Hub with various activities like the ones that Atman mentioned, we're also doing research on the impact that these activities are doing for the community. For us, it's the first time actually working with CNs, so we've been learning a lot about actually how the organization operates and what are the values, what are the things that are trying to lift up the community and through the use of technology. So that's what we're trying to also understand from our perspective, besides supporting the activities.
This group has been cooperative. There are so much eager to learn, and I can see the difference our training has made so far in what they are currently doing here in Kilifi with this kind of hands-on training which we have here in Kilifi at Dunia Moja.
So for me, well, Twahir mentioned that the Tunapanda people were gonna come here and do some training. I was aware that the training was gonna be infrastructure and connectivity, which is not for sure the field of my interest. But still, I do think that it's important because it's a crucial part of the CMs, right? So even if I'm not gonna work in connectivity and infrastructure, I think it gave me some insights on basic knowledge on how to set up a network. I got some new concepts like the line of sight, if it can be wireless, if it can use fiber.
I've learned a lot as a convener and also part of the community network. Being a lady in this space, and apart from that, just being a convener, it takes a great, you have to be passionate, you have to be committed and focused on what you are doing. But as I love the passion, I love, it was engaging, it was participatory. Learners have gone home with skills they didn't have earlier.
Having a background in IT, I needed this another sector of IT, which is networking, to be able to deploy and come up with community networks in that sense of technology. So we really needed that expertise to able to unlock villages to connect to the internet.
The thing that we have learned from this learning program, I think we'll use it to expand the Action pour le Progrès, to reach out to other diversities and maybe even the other communities within the camp, maybe to help expand, set up this networking thing and so many other things. That's all.
So far, I have learned much from the exchange visit in Kilifi, learning from other community networks on how they operate and the model that they use to implement network and infrastructure in their community and connecting the unconnected.
Yeah, we really needed as an organization the capacity to steer around or maybe to share knowledge with Tunapanda, because they are strong in that capacity of unlocking community networks around the country, and also they champion the community networks platforms in Kenya. Sort of, they are the pioneers of community networks in Kenya.
Personally, I was very green, and I'm still green, but I've learned a lot. I've learned a lot from everything, from how to configure the networks. I've really learned a lot, and as I go back to also impact others, to train others.
So with this knowledge that we've captured here, we know our work area, and we are not competing with the bigger ISP. So this knowledge will enable us to just connect the marginalized in our community or villages and the unconnected. That is the last mile.
In the course of my learning here, I have noticed that there are certain things that I did not know, and so I have gained a wealth of skills and experiences that I would like to take home, and to make sure that when I implement those and I teach my peers over there, they would be like the champions, and they can. So
let's keep the momentum going on community networks. Let's have more trainings, more people getting to know about community networks, and yeah, imparting more knowledge means we can have more people getting to know about community networks, and we can impact the community more through community networks. We can have the connected, the unconnected connected. And
TunapandaNet is a good platform that you guys have come up with. We are very grateful for this training, and also being here in Kilifi, we've seen what Dunia Moja is doing to the community, and it's something that we want to replicate all over the country, so that also we have the unconnected get on board into the internet world. So going forward, we pray that this forum continues and we synergize on areas which are weak from one community network to another.
So I think you guys have given me an opportunity, because the first time I really tried doing anything was when we were in Kisumu for the HighwayNet thing. I think you guys are the ones that are organizing it. And I always knew I wanted to go into networking, but then the way you guys pushed me into it was when I was like, no, I really want to do this. So one, it really motivated me, and the things I do differently is now I'm not as shy and as the beginning. I think you were there and you saw me doing. So I think from then and now, there's a big difference.
For me, this experience is very rich, and I want to thank Tunapanda. I would like Tunapanda to be at the apex level. Tunapanda should be like an icon to Africa, and how I wish that this should go to other counties that community networks have enriched, so that the whole country is connected.
So, number one, I'm taking policies around. I'm taking policies around networking. I'm taking technologies available and experiences, challenges other people are facing.
We get to push more about the policy and regulations. I know there's a regulatory framework already, but I know it has some shortcomings, so we can improve on that to get a better regulatory framework that can cater the needs for community networks.
I would like to appreciate the organizers of this training, the TunapandaNet for the coordination, and also everyone who has participated in the training for making it a successful one.
I really thank the Tunapanda team, the trial team, which is Dunia Moja, as they organized this good thing and the learning, whatever. It was really nice.
I want to thank Mzee Twahiri and his family. We have enjoyed a lot with him, and let God bless him, and I say thank you so much.
And I encourage more people to come and join and enroll and learn so that we may transform our CMs. Thank you.
So I would like to also thank the TunapandaNet staff for being cooperative and also supportive, and they say teamwork is dream work.